Okay. There are a couple of new initiatives at the college for the fall. How many of you have already gotten your parking thing that hangs down? Okay. All right. Let me tell you the new process. It's so easy. Number one, you need to have your student ID. Number two, this is the website. You go right into tncc.edu, and there is right there on the front page, if you go to current students about the new parking, you fill this, you print it out, you fill it out. No, you don't print it out. You fill it out and then you submit online. Okay? But you need to have your car registration. No, you don't.
You have your license plate.
License plate number.
And then you go to the bottom of the screen before you hit submit.
Okay. All the way to the bottom before you hit submit. Okay? And the other neat thing, thanks Mike. The other neat thing is that if you have up to 3 vehicles, you can put them on the form and this tag hangs down off of your rear view mirror and you can take it and switch it to another vehicle. So no longer do you have to have a decal for each vehicle. Also, this fee is included in your tuition. So,
Bravo!
thank you. So, the next thing, there is now a student services survey. If you get great service, then make sure that you go online and fill out one of these surveys. I sent it to all of you. I sent it to the whole mailing list, so you should have it, keep it. Because if throughout the year, if there maybe are sometimes issues that are not resolved, or if you get great service, we would love to hear that. The administration would love to hear it, because all too often you hear the few complaints, but you don't hear the good stuff. So whether it's good or bad, they're interested in solving the problem. So please make sure that you take advantage of that after today. Mental health screening. Some of you don't have insurance. Some of you do have insurance, but you're afraid to go to the doctor. You might be suffering from depression or some other issues. I highly recommend that, again, you go to the Thomas Nelson website, current students, student development, and if you can't find it, come and find me. I will show you where the link is. And I highly recommend that even if you feel healthy and you think that you're handling things, you might want to go in and just take this quick survey, this screening, and if it comes up that maybe you should go to your doctor, go talk to a counselor, then I highly recommend that you do that. If you take care of business now, before classes start and before all that stress begins, you're going to be a whole lot better off. Also, that's what your mentors were for in terms of if you just want to go talk to someone. A lot of times if you vent, get things out, they talk with you. Your mentors are not counselors, and I didn't mean it that way, but they're an extra layer of support for you. Also, Valerie and I are there for you. And Joanne is always there. We say she's the unofficial counselor of TRIO. All right. Contract commitments. I just took in how many new students, and you know, 5 times fall, 5 times spring. You need to come in and meet with either me or Valerie. For those of you that are on Pell, your supplemental grant aid in TRIO is definitively linked to your coming things like today, your mandatory meetings, your 5 visits or your 3 visits if you are past your freshman year in TRIO. So please, there's a lot of things in that contract. Applying for the FAFSA, coming in for your mid-semester evaluation. Going on TRIO Facebook is optional, but I'm going to highly encourage you to do it because that's where we put out a lot of announcements. For the first time this year, we have a trio cohort community of learning. And we did this a couple of years ago, but it was very different. Students just kind of wandered into the office and said, I need to be part of that community of learning because I need those classes. Well, guess what? This year, it ain't happening. We had Smart Start over the summer. And they don't know this, but I sent out to my colleagues here at the college and to my vice president, it was the best professional experience of my life. You guys rocked. You came to everything, you showed up, you showed interest, and I truly believe that we have 21 potential leaders that when you finish at Thomas Nelson, you're going to go out to the four-year school, and after that, you are really going to make a difference. That's not to say other trio students that you're not either. Please don't misunderstand me. That this group bonded. They have been to other events together, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt they're going to be successful. So this is the group plus 2 other students who could not come to Smart Start. One went to Europe, which that in itself was a cultural experience that she will be able to bring back, and I hope she'll speak to that at one of our mandatory meetings. And I can't remember why the other student couldn't do it. I think it was because of work. So there's going to be 23 trio students, and you're going to have, yeah, that's awesome. You're going to have Mr. Fotinos for speech, and you're going to have Ms. Beasley for English 111. Unfortunately, they could not be here today. However, we have your Math 03 instructor, and 13 of the Smart Start students are going to be in Math 03. And if Miss Sandy Spain would please stand, we would like to recognize her.